my ego's getting in the way, but it's like my time's not free. My product's not
No,
free.
100. You're 100% right on all of that. And if he gets it for free, how the hell is he going to be expected to pay for it? All he's going to focus on when it comes to now engaging you full time with the other ones is all the stuff that didn't go perfect on the pilot. Okay?
Right.
So I would almost say do nothing. If you are going to do him a discount, the words you have to use, and I am fine with you not doing any discount, but you got to think about this. But the words you have to use is, listen, I have some money in my marketing budget. I had some travel I was going to be able to do, whatever it is. Don't lie too much, but there was travel you were supposed to take and you didn't take. Because remember, there was that sickness and you didn't go. Don't lie too much, but you can.
But we do have marketing money, so that's
Yeah, right. Here, but the words you have to use is, I'll cover this. Okay, I have some funds. I want to see this deal through. Ellis, I want to be crystal clear on something. This is not a discount. We do not discount on this. We have so much money tied up into R&D, which is why our stuff works, which is why I will be shot. I will be taken outside. We don't discount on this kind of stuff, okay?
Right.
I want to make sure that we're clear on this. I do, in this case, I'm going to pick up the cost of 2,000 of the units, okay? But I am covering that on my end. I want to be also clear, I will also be shot if I continue to cover those long term. But this, I would almost avoid that altogether and not get that. Now, what I wrote down here in my chicken scratch that you can't read is, would blank be enough? He has how many? 4,500 units? 4,500 assets?
Yeah.
Okay, if he's going to do a pilot, we're going to use the psychological power move of would blank be enough. And if he says, hey, I got to do a pilot before we jump in on the full thing here, I want to do a pilot. And you're thinking he's going to do 1,000 or less, correct?
He's going to do, like, literally, he's going to do, it's 5. So we'll do 5 tractors, 5 trailers. So 10 units, 10 assets.
Okay, so how much would you like the pilot to be? How many assets?
I'm actually, well, I mean, 10 would be better. 10 of each would be better, but he'll get the benefits out of 5 of each.
I'd like it to be 100, right? So on the pilot, would 200 be enough? Well, I mean, 200 is way too much, right? Be enough. Right. And it's like, I'm looking at the glass half empty versus the glass half full. Because if I say it's 200 too much, he's going to go, now if you want to take that number down to 100, but here's the other thing. I would want that to be a 3-digit number, at least 100 to start. And if he wants to talk you down, so if he has 4,500, if he goes, hey, I want to start with 5, hey, I want to be straightforward on this. I am 1,000% confident that we're going to get you the lift that you need, but 5 is not a significant sample size.
It's going to be hard to see.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to see.
I'm just going to say, I would just say that, Ellis, it's malpractice on my part, right? Because what's going to happen is either everything's going to go great and you're not going to have enough of a lift holistically to justify the value, or I'm going to miss an opportunity on, it's going to be the 6th trailer that would have been the one where we could have really blown your socks off here. You have 4,500 assets, right? We need at least 20% of the fleet to get a significant sample size here. That's why I was asking if 100 would be enough. And I would almost hold my ground on that and walk away because there's no point in doing it for 5. I mean, please, I don't want to get fired as your coach on the first day here, but they're really, let's sidebar, sales aside, that is not a statistic, that is not a pilot. That's nothing. And by the way, that's how we can take our company and knock it out of business. Because the onboarding, the solution architects, the engineers, all of the people that need to do the things they need to do to get this going on 5 tractor trailers, guess what? That's 85% of the work that they would have to do on 100. And it's 80% of the work that they would have to do on 4,500. It just doesn't make sense, right? And I would almost hold my ground and say, that is not a significant sample size. I want to be your partner long term, but I want to earn the right to be your partner. So I want skin in the game, and 5 is not skin in the game for me, right? I want you to see everything here, and I want you to feel very, very comfortable that when we turn this on to 4,500 assets, which I'm going to ask you to do, because I believe we found another 17 million in top line revenue that we could capture, I want you to have 1,000% confidence in this solution. It's impossible for you to have confidence in the solution if I knock it out of the park on 5, right? That could have been I'm just having a good day. Every day's a good day, but you don't know that. That's why my suggestion is let's do this. Let's jump in with a minimum of 20% of the fleet. I don't care. You pick, right? I want make this a blind Pepsi challenge, okay? But let's make it a sample size significant enough to when you see these awesome results, you're like, well, it's not just the lucky 5, right? Let's at least do 100, and then fair enough.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and you're gonna throw. See, you just even said it, right? Yeah, okay, because it makes sense. It's a plausible business emergency. If you work in sales and you need to make twice as much money as you do right now to really enjoy your life, you've really only got 3 options. Option number 1, you can continue to work your butt off in the job you have right now, hoping for some sort of miracle to happen, where you start taking home double the money while doing things the exact same way you do them right now. That's pretty unlikely. Or option number 2, you can look for another job at a totally different company, hoping you're gonna catch some sort of once-in-a-lifetime wave where sales just seem to flow your way. All right, again, highly unlikely, and we both know waves in sales, well, they don't last very long. Or option number 3, you can click the button here and get instant access to a simple, straightforward sales process that will help you take home twice as much money as you do right now while putting in far less effort than you do today. My name's Matt Easton. I'm the founder of Easton University, the most effective sales coaching system in the world. If you click the button, you're gonna see how our interactive sales coaching portal and weekly live coaching sessions with me will help you double your income within 60 days. Easton University is more than an interactive sales coaching portal. It's more than being able to ask me questions in a live setting every single week. It's your future, and you and your future are worth it. Click the button. I will see you on the other side. Your life is about to get a lot better. Click through now.